Alright, it's PJ 437 Motorsports here again. Kind of day in the life, I guess. Today we're going to be working on. So I got these little LED pods underneath the bed rail that were in there when I got the truck, and the switch right there. So the switch has been gone bad, and I got to figure out why I'm not getting power, or 12 volts, I guess, to the switch, and try to get these lights back working. So I have lights for in the bed again, because the one on the back of the truck just doesn't do enough. Those are pretty nice to have when we went to the beach. So that's what I'll be working on today, trying to figure out if can figure out where the power is coming from, see if we got a fuse problem and why we're not getting a full 12 volts, and hopefully we get them working in this video. Also, don't forget to make sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell notification, get notifications from my videos. Like this video if you would, or dislike it. Comment too, helps the algorithm. And thanks for watching. So I went on Amazon and picked up some of these, what are supposed to be waterproof toggle switches. This rubber piece around them that light up. Hoping, it looks like it's the same size as what's in there. I'm gonna pop this out. I've had it out before. The terminals on this switch are corroded, and I think one is broke or burn up. So we're going to test the wire again, double check myself, check the power coming in, see how much we have current wise with this little cheapo thing from Harbor Freight years ago tester. See what kind of current we have, see if we have 12 volts or not. I've been on look at the wires before. They tie in somewhere down underneath into this whole wiring harness under the truck. I'm try to figure out where that's going, see if it's going just to something under there. I split the loom probably, to see if there's any breaks in the wire or something while we're not getting full current. And then from there we'll look at fuses, see if there's anything messed up. But everything's working on the truck as far as I know, so I don't know what this is tied into yet, but we'll see. Alright, so here's the switch pulled out. Now it has a fuse link in it, and you see that fuse is not blowed. But you can see the corrosion there, and the tab's missing, or I messed with it earlier. So we're going to pop that loose. I'm going to probe the wires again with the tester, see what kind of voltage we're getting, and we'll come back with that. Alright, so we come down under here. You got the wires coming down from up there from the bed, comes down here, runs through, ouch, and they come down into here. You get this one here is tying into the harness, and this one is running over to the other side and going up to the lights. So we'll split this loom open where the tape is, try to figure out how far this wire runs and ties into, and we'll see what the problem is there. So I found where these wires come in. They actually come into the trailer plug. We got one tying into the red and one tied into the white. Now I got to figure out why it is plugged like this and why I'm not getting power. And we'll get back when we figure that out. All right, I found the issue. So the ground wire, let me get some better light in here. So this is the ground. Seems to be all right. And here, as you can see, that green corrosion was tied into the hot right here, which their solder joint looks good, but here's the wire sticking out where it was corroded, and it was actually broke inside the taping. Now, I don't know why they did it this way. I don't know why you would solder a pigtail on and then solder your wiring together with tape. I'm not sure on that, but I'm gonna try to do something a little better. I can't really do anything with this on the ground because it's still soldered and not broke, so I'm just going to retape that best I can with black tape. But on the positive side here, I'm going to cut this and strip it. Try to cut this back and strip it. Really don't want to have to do any soldering, but I will if I have to. Try to cut that back out of the corrosion, and probably do a butt connector if I have one small enough with some marine shrink tubing, which will seal it and keep any moisture out of it and should stop this corrosion issue. And this thing was full of sand or something, wire loom was, and it was wet up in here. I'm not sure why it was wet there, but it could have been the tape. It was all around everything right there, holding it all together. But that looks like the problem. Now I'll fix it, show you it when it's fixed, and hopefully the lights will work. Alright, so there's what I did. Just retaped where they had the solder joint. Stripped the wires back to where there was no green. Put a butt connector on it and crimped it. Made sure it was tight. I got my shrink tubing there, and then I'm gonna retape this one tight as I can to keep any moisture out. And I already went up top and checked. I now have 12 point whatever volts at the where the plug in switch will be, so this should be good. I'm gonna heat shrink this down with my little butane torch soldering iron, and then we'll go up top and finish that up. And as you can see, hopefully, see that little stuff that pops out the end there of the shrink tubing? That seals it up. I believe that got it done. Hard to see everything, but the best I can tell, it looks to have shrunk down around everything nice and snugly. So that's got a watertight seal. Shouldn't get any more water in that specific joint. Oops. Retape the ground up real good, nice and tight. Might hit that with a little bit of heat just to make the stickiness of the black tape hold better. And I'll tape all this back together into one chunk, put it back in the loom, throw some tape around the loom, and head up top. And there's the finished product, all taped up. Zip tied all the wiring up together so it's not just hanging down everywhere. So that's good to go. Back up top. All right, as you can see, I got the grounds come up here. The hot's going to the lights. Hot coming in. And we got 12.7 volts. Now we're gonna hook up the toggle switch that I popped in and see if the lights work. All right, I wired it up wrong the first time and popped this fuse. So a makeshift just so I can show they work. I went and got one out of my little Sonoma that's the same amperage. Double check myself on my wiring. Ground over here on the copper terminal, hot in the middle, and going to the lights on this outside. Switch works. There we go, we got power to the switch and power to the lights. See, right there, they're all working. So now I just got to get me the correct fuse size and I'll be done. Anyway, all right, well, we're done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Check me out on Instagram at 437 Motorsports, and have a good day.